Practice makes the master. Patrick Rothfuss. A lot of people ask me, and by a lot, I mean my mother, how do you practice for your keynotes? What does your routine look like before a big day in presentations? And the days leading up to that presentation, how do you prepare? Which is exactly why in this week's episode, I'll be teaching you exactly how to practice public speaking effectively. Hi everyone, Brendon here from MasterTalk, your go-to channel to mastering your talk. And today, we're going to be speaking about presentations and how to get ready for them effectively. So let's get into it. Number one, clearly understand who you're trying to help and why you were chosen as a speaker for that event. Before we even get started with the training regimen and all of the different tactics that I'll be sharing in this video, it starts with the simple one, which is why. Why were you chosen for this opportunity, and how should you show up for that opportunity? For me, whenever I think about my presentations, it's always about who's the audience and why does my message matter to them. High performance Brendon Burchard refers to this as raising necessity. When we raise the motivation, the stakes, and we realize how important it is, it changes our physiology. It changes how seriously we take that opportunity. I'll give you an example. When I started MasterTalk, the YouTube channel, it was mostly just me making videos in my mom's basement. There wasn't really a mission behind it. I was kind of just sitting on my couch and just making videos. But over time, it became a mission, right? A mission to help people who can't afford a communication coach. But because I raised the necessity, going back to Brendon Burchard's point, I was able to take these videos more seriously, hire an incredible creative director to help me produce the videos, take my videos more seriously, apply a lot more thinking to making sure that when people watch this, they feel empowered. Same thing with every presentation that you deliver. Why are you actually giving it? Spend 15 minutes reflecting on that question, write it down, and share that with a few friends, a support group that you're a part of, so that they hold you accountable to performing really well at that presentation, or at the very least, if you're getting started as a speaker, trying your very, very best. Number two, use the puzzle method to present at a world-class level in the shortest period of time. Puzzles, I'm sure many of you are familiar with them, are those toy pieces that we used to put together as kids growing up. But that also applies in the context of presentations. So now that you have the reason why you want to master communication, the next step is how do you practice? And I always recommend to practice like a jigsaw puzzle. So when you used to do puzzles as a kid, you would start with the edge pieces, those corner pieces because they're easier to find, and then you wrap your way towards the middle. But in public speaking, we generally don't do that. We generally shove a bunch of content in our presentation. We're practicing our 30-minute spiel over and over and over again, and then we get tired and get lunch. Not the right approach. So what I recommend instead is practice the introduction, just the beginning, 25, 50 times until it's absolutely perfect. Do the same thing with the conclusion. What's a great TV show with a terrible ending? Game of Thrones. Exactly. Terrible, terrible TV show. So in the same way you practice your introduction, do the same thing with your conclusion. And after 2 hours of practice, you look at the corners of your presentation and say, wow, this is really good. And then spend more time on the middle. And that's how you practice effectively and also efficiently so that you're ready for your urgent presentation coming in a few days. And finally, number three, build an army of allies to help you conquer your content. You know what's great about presentations is that you can actually do this as a team. And this is where I find most of us get it wrong with communication, is that we think of public speaking like a lone wolf. We're alone in our basements, and it's grudgy, it's dirty, it's lonely, it's dark, and we're chipping away, finishing up our slides with no other support, and then we have to spring and give the presentation. That's not how I operate. Whenever I practice presentations, it's fun. I get a group together, get some friends, I record myself speak. If I can't meet them in person, I send it to them. And then they give me feedback. They would say things like, Brendon, you should change this part of your presentation and swap it. Or, Brendon, that really doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Just swap it with something else. So because I'm working as a team with other individuals, my presentation improves a lot faster. That was also true when I started the YouTube channel, where I got a lot of feedback from my friends because I didn't really know what I was doing. And to be honest, I still have no idea what I'm doing right now. But the point I want to drive is that when you're working on presentations, think of it like a team sport where, much like a 1,000-piece puzzle, sure, you can do the puzzle on your own, but 1,000 pieces will take you a long, long time. So get a group of friends and master the puzzle together. Practice makes the master. And I hope through this video, you learned exactly some tips and tricks on how you can practice more effectively. And the bottom line is this: don't do it alone. Many of the strategies that we taught in today's video apply for anybody. You could easily get a group of friends together. All you need is the willpower to get it done, the firepower, the urge to say, you know what? I might not have the money for like a $10,000 setup, but I can easily take out my phone and share this with my friends, whether it's my presentation, my speech, some ideas I have. But when you work together, you'll get the result you're looking for. As always, if you enjoyed this week's episode of Master Talk, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well to see more videos like this. And if you know one person who's struggling with their communication and how to present effectively, be sure to send them this video so that they'll be one step closer to mastering their talk. Take care, everyone. See you next time.